actually updated my most wanted characters list for Super Smash Bros. So we'll be, of course, escorting all characters that are already in Super Smash Bros. But today, probably about characters, 10 more characters I would want to see in Super Smash Bros. So Steve cannot be on this list anymore because he's already in the game. So we're going over my most wanted characters in Smash Bros. Number 1 is Master Chief. This is actually in really no order, but Master Chief is from one of the greatest FPS game series of all time, and that is Halo. Halo is I actually wanted Master Chief since Smash 4. And the fact that Microsoft has already put 2 characters was one of them was already pretty high on my most wanted characters list. Another one was pretty wanted by me, Bandicoot. I think that Master Chief would be the next step for Microsoft, and I think that it is possible. There's no fan-made rules prevents Master Chief being in the Fighters Pass Part 2. All the supposed rules have been broken already. And it makes sense if Master Chief is in Smash Bros. He would be the last character revealed. Why? Because you have to finish the fight. That's easy. You have to finish the fight. Or he can be the bonus character, which will also be good. But yeah, Master Chief, Halo, one of the biggest FPS games. And also, we don't have an FPS rep at all. We don't have a single rep for that series. For that genre of games. We have third-person shooters represented. We even have puzzle games represented by a few characters. But we don't have FPS games. And Halo is like one of the most important FPS characters in history. So yep, along with Doom Guy. I think Master Chief, should be, in Smash Bros. More because Halo has better music than Doom. But yep, there we go. That's Master Chief. Number 2, Waluigi. Of course, the age-old meme of Waluigi will be in Smash Bros. I still want Waluigi in Smash Bros. And I will never stop requesting Waluigi for Smash Bros. Because it's just, he gets left out. Why do you keep leaving out the great Waluigi? You had a Daisy who's practically a spin-off character. And you have the Daisy fans can try to tell you, but Daisy was in one, we had to make the one game. But Daisy never had her own game either. And Hidden Piranha Plant is in Smash Bros. Again, I think Waluigi will be in the next Smash Bros. Game. I think it's almost certain. If he just sits over in the next game, that's going to be an app. But I think Nintendo knows that we want Waluigi. And hopefully, there's a glimmer of hope that Waluigi is one of the few characters in Super Smash Bros. One of the few new characters. Okay, yeah, Waluigi. Smash Bros. Of course, we need him. He's very, very, very great in the original Nintendo character. Again, he's already owned by Nintendo. We don't have to go for any legal hoops to get Waluigi in Smash Bros. So that's number 2. Number 3, an Overwatch rep. Okay, I'm gonna put 2 characters here, but I'm talking about Diva or Tracer. I think I want Diva more. I want Diva more, but we all know we need an Overwatch character in Smash Bros. And even the creators of Overwatch have expressed interest to putting a character in Smash Bros. I think it'll only be a matter of time before Diva, Tracer, or any Overwatch character makes it into Smash Bros. Okay, if Crash Bandicoot gets in Smash, if Activision will probably get one character and be like, oh my god, Activision put a character in Smash Bros. The next Smash Bros. Game comes out, and Tracer or Diva is next. I would prefer Diva over Tracer. Again, they'll probably put Tracer because he's the cover girl, and that's the E. So he's the main character because he's on the cover, and Diva doesn't get in Smash Bros. Probably ever. But again, one can only hope that Diva appears in Smash Bros. Number 4 is another Activision character, and that is Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot is probably one of the most requested characters in Smash Bros. I have his games on the Xbox, and they're pretty fun. So, yep, he's gonna be in Smash Bros. Because his games are pretty fun. He'll have a pretty, his moveset won't really be the most unique moveset in the world, but he would be a pretty perfect fan of Smash Bros. Because he's a cartoon character. He's like Mario, Sonic, Luigi, and he's and again, he would represent Sony, the big rivalry of the 90s, Mario, Sonic, and Crash Bandicoot, basically, the massive rival. And I just find this meme is very funny. Crash Bandicoot is not in Smash Bros. Because he can't read. He can't read that he's in Smash Bros. He keeps getting invited to Smash Bros. And he doesn't know what it means. That was a pretty funny meme, but, yep. And actually, this is here, who's next to join the Smash Bros. Roster. Crash Bandicoot, of course, he's an icon of gaming. And, he's definitely, I think, he's way deserving of being in Smash Bros. More than Xeno, more than Rayman as well. And yep, there we go. Number 4. Number 5. No, not fights. Number 5 is another Activision character. You know who it is. Spyro. So, I think that, by the end of the next Smash Bros. Game, Activision could possibly have 3 characters. And that's because the other character that is not as popular as Crash Bandicoot is Spyro. And yeah, Spyro would be a pretty unique character in Smash Bros. He's a dragon. Dragons are great. We need more dragons in Smash Bros. We have Saurazard, but yep, he'll be a pretty good character in Smash Bros. And he'll also be like the Duck Hunter. He'll be the few characters that are always on all fours. We need more characters that are always on all fours in Smash Bros. So yep, number 6, Grovyle. Grovyle? Why Grovyle? Why not Sceptile? Well, that is because Grovyle, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Yep, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon has no representation in Smash Bros. And Grovyle was a pretty great character in those games. Sceptile, yep, I want Sceptile as well, but if you really look at Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, how great those games were, and how the Grovyle has zero. Not Grovyle, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, and Gen 3 as a whole, no representation in Smash Bros. And we can knock 2 birds out with 1 stone. Add Grovyle and Smash Bros. Could be for Mystery Dungeon and Gen 3, so we can have both of them as well in the game. And I think it would make a lot of sense, and then you could have references to Mystery Dungeon as well, and even have a skin referring to it as well, referring to Mystery Dungeon as well. I think that Mystery Dungeon really deserves a spot in Smash Bros. Or at least some songs, at least. It makes no sense that they don't have a single Mystery Dungeon rep in Super Smash Bros. Next character on our list is Dr. Eggman. Why isn't there a second Sonic character in Smash Bros? That's my big question. Why isn't Dr. Eggman in Smash Bros. Already? I think that he's probably one of the 3 more DLC characters, okay? Sonic only has 1 rep. Is just why does he only have 1 rep? Why does the Sonic franchise only have 1 character? It's just, why? Sonic is like one of the most successful and biggest franchises in the world. Even just got a movie, and for some reason only has 1 character. I think the reason why I don't have another Sonic character in Fires Pass because they're saving it for the next year, which is the Sonic Anniversary. It makes the most amount of sense. Sega and Nintendo have been planning this, and I think that's probably why. We haven't seen a Sonic character, but I think a character I want to see most out of the Sonic characters that hasn't, is Dr. Eggman. Why? Because he's the villain of Sonic. We need more villains in the world. I would want to see Tails, Knuckles, and Silver in Smash Bros. But Dr. Eggman, I think, is the most deserving because he's a villain. We don't really have a lot of villains on the roster. Smash Ultimate gave us a ton of villains in Smash Bros. They gave us Dark Samus, they gave us Ridley, they gave us King K. Rool, they gave us Sephiroth. We need at least 1 more villain in Smash Bros. And there we go, Dr. Eggman. Number 8. Villains. How about Pokemon from Earthbound? I'm not really the biggest fan of Earthbound, but he was a boss in Smash Ultimate Brawl, and some people consider him too big. Well, again, his sprite and mother, again, you could use his sprite for basically make his, model swing basically be like around the size of like Ridley and other characters that were considered too big for Smash Bros. Again, he'll be another heavyweight character because Dr. Eggman will be very similar with Dr. Bowser Jr. Pokemon would make a lot of sense because he's another villain in the roster. We need more villains in the entire series. And some people have been saying that Porky could be in Smash Bros. As another character. It makes sense. He's already perfectly played. And say, oh, but he can't be in Smash Bros. Because he's too big. Well, he's already perfectly playable in Crusade. And there's no problems with that version of him in the game. It's really just his Mother Free sprite, though. But there was no literal problems of him in that game. And yeah, it makes sense if he's in Smash Bros. It makes sense. Earthbound finally gets the villain of the game. I don't really like... He's not really he's like one of the most hated video games characters of all time. But yep, it makes sense that they put him in Smash Bros. Because he's a villain. He's a bad guy. So it makes sense if they put him in Smash Bros. Like, oh look, it's another villain in Smash Bros. We now finally have more villains in the game. So there we go. Number 9. Number 9 is Rayman. Rayman is another very requested character in Smash Bros. I think I know why Rayman's not in Smash Bros. Because how would they make his assist trophy? Not assist trophy. We all know what it is. His amiibo. I call it an assist trophy. But Rayman is another platforming character that is very much requested in Smash Bros. And Ubisoft has no characters in Smash Bros. I think the best character to start with Ubisoft game representation in Smash Bros. is, of course, Rayman. Because Rayman is the platforming icon of Ubisoft. And they have teased Rayman appearing in Smash Bros. So many times. So many times. But they just put him in as a trophy or as a spirit. Just come on, it's just why are you doing this, Ubisoft? You put a bunch of meat cards in Smash Bros, but you have no characters in the game. It makes no sense that Ubisoft has no characters in the game. Maybe the reason why Rayman's not in Smash Bros is because they'll have to make an amiibo of him, and it'll be so difficult to make an amiibo of Rayman. It would be very, very hard and difficult. Because how would they make an amiibo of him without him just sticking out like a sore thumb? Because it's rims and body is basically flowing around. So I think the biggest hurdle of Rayman being Smash Bros is his amiibo, basically. How does amiibo would look like? Would it ruin the character? Wouldn't be surprised if it does. But number 10. Number 10, I think the most ridiculous request I've ever asked for is a Goomba. But I just for the sheer hilarity that would ensue. Who would ever thought one of the most iconic enemies in Mario could become an enemy? And we all know it could happen. Okay, just kidding. But I do want to see a Goomba in Smash Bros. But the real number 10 is Banana Waluigi or Waluigi. First of all, Kirby only has 3 characters in Smash Bros. Again, there wasn't really much to pick from. And people were like, oh, they're not dying to see Banana Waluigi in Smash Bros. I wasn't really dying to see him in Smash Bros. But they put Piranha Plant in the game. So, Kirby only has 3 characters in Smash Bros. Again, I don't think he'll be a DLC character. I think that he'll be kind of a base roster character like Waluigi, would be. But yeah, Banana Waluigi, I think, would be a perfect fit as the 4th Kirby rep. Other characters I would probably choose would be Dalos or Marx. Again, Marx is already a boss, so it wouldn't really work. But yep, the reason why Banana Waluigi is the number 1 out of all the Kirby games because he's the 4th character of the Kirby series. It's kind of like how Waluigi is the 4th brother of the Mario series. And yep, Kirby is one of my favorite gaming franchises of all time. And yep, Kirby makes sense. He's in the game. And Sakurai made Kirby. Why is Kirby... I get Sakurai didn't want to put Kirby bias in Smash Bros. But now we have 8 Fire Emblem characters and 3 Kirby characters in Smash Bros. I think Banana Waluigi is more than deserving of being in Smash Bros. As a playable character. And yeah, my list was kind of weird because some of the characters that are already confirmed or, not in Smash Bros. Some of the characters that I've been wanting. I'll do that list update of characters like Saudi Hedgehog when all the DLC characters are revealed. But yep, these are my top 10 most wanted characters that have not been deconfirmed. And sorry people who still think Overwatch characters are deconfirmed. They're not deconfirmed yet. Sorry, but Xeno is, so I don't want Xeno in Smash Bros. Anyways, so I never did. So yep, there we go. So that's basically it. Goodbye.